So, we just got leaked information about the version 6.1 banners, and your Primogem wallet is going to feel it. I will show you why, who is likely worth it, and how to prepare without panic. And since the Nodcry servers are already live, tell me in the comments who you pulled for in 6.0 Phase 1. I read those every time. They always make me smile, and we are so close to 14,000 subscribers, so thank you for being here and pushing us forward. Let me set expectations first, because sources matter. These leaks are being passed around from HomDGCat, who has been one of the more reliable names in this space. Leaks are leaks, things can move, numbers can change, and phases can swap, but this is not just random noise. The headline is simple. Version 6.1 is stacked. The new face on the block is Nefer, a 5-star Dendro Catalyst who brings a fresh on-field spin to Lunar Bloom teams. Alongside Nefer, the leaks point to Furina, Zhongli, and Arlecchino all showing up across the patch, with 4-star support from Rosaria, Yunjin, and Lanyan. Phase order is still early, but there is a reasonable guess you can hold loosely in your head. New 5 stars almost always arrive in the first half, so Nefer likely leads Phase 1, and it would make sense for either Furina or Zhongli to share that window while Arlecchino slides to Phase 2. Please treat that as speculation, not law. What does not change is the pressure. Every single one of those 5 stars has serious value, and that means your planning starts now, not when the preview livestream rolls. I want to start with Nefer because she is the unknown factor you have been asking about. Nefer is a 5-star Dendro Catalyst built to stay on the field and drive Lunar Bloom. Her charged attack lets her slip forward for up to 2.5 seconds, and then finish with Dendro damage. Using her skill or sprinting does not cancel this state. Her skill dashes forward, deals area Dendro damage, and enters Shadow Dance. While Shadow Dance is active, if your team has at least one Verdant Dew, her charged attack turns into a Phantasm performance where Nefer and a Shade strike together. The Shade's hits count as Lunar Bloom damage, and the first Shade per cast consumes 1 Dew. If you ask yourself, what's Verdant Dew? It's these little moons you see next to your character. If you have already done the Llama trial, you have seen it. You can do up to 3 performances before the stance ends. The stance lasts about 9 seconds, has 2 charges, and the cooldown is about 9 seconds. Verdant Dew is created for the team after you trigger Lunar Bloom. 1 stack after roughly 2.5 seconds, up to 3 stacks, and it refreshes when you trigger again. Her burst is a wide Dendro strike with a cooldown near 15 seconds and an energy cost of 60. It can consume stacks of Veil of Falsehood to hit harder. You gain those veils by absorbing special seeds through her charged or phantasm hits when your party is under the Ascendant Gleam moon sign, and reaching 3 stacks also gives a short elemental mastery buff. Her passives keep the build simple. Extra elemental mastery converts into bonus attack up to about 200. Her elemental mastery also raises the base damage of Lunar Bloom up to a cap. And she lifts your party's moon sign by 1 level while she is on the team. I could keep going into constellations and deeper edge cases for her kit, but that would blow up the length of this video, and we still have 3 other 5 stars to touch. If you want a full Nefer kit breakdown, say so in the comments and I will make it. Now the known heavy hitters. Furina is, in my opinion, still the strongest and most flexible support in the game right now. She buffs team damage very hard. She brings very real off-field damage. She plays nice with many elements, and yes, walking on water forever remains one of the funniest quality of life perks in the game. If you do not own her, she is a priority across almost any account, and she will continue to slot into new team rules because her core value is not tied to one tiny niche. If you already own her, congratulations, you can plan around other needs. Arlecchino is an insanely good main damage dealer who shines in Melt and Vaporize teams and continues to feel smooth in content where you can drive reactions on demand. Will Nodcry push her down as new lunar rules take the spotlight? Possibly in some score chases, but I still think she stays among the most meta-relevant carries because hard-hitting on-field drivers never truly go out of fashion. If you like her animation cadence and you enjoy an aggressive loop, she remains a top chase. Zhongli is still the comfort king. The strongest shielder in the game, easy to use, Flexible across almost every team that does not deeply punish shield uptime. New players and returning players love him because he lets you learn enemy patterns without stress, and veterans love him because he removes a whole layer of risk in weekly bosses and event challenges. He is not flashy, but he is foundational. The 4-star pool looks like a nice utility grab bag. Rosaria is a valuable battery with clean cryo application. Yunjin is a fun normal attack buffer who can make certain on-field drivers feel great if you enjoy that style. Lanyan is a newer shielder who many underestimate, so seeing her on a rate-up is helpful if you want to experiment with fresh 4-star kits. The main point is that none of these 4 stars are dead weight. If you are rolling for a 5-star and you land copies of these along the way, you can find uses for them. Here is the part that hurts, and I want to be honest and empathetic at the same time. Primogems will be tight. Version 6.0 will already ask a lot from you. We just had Llama and Nahida headlining Phase 1 with a Sumeru chronicled wish humming in the background and whispering your name. Many of you split wishes between a brand new mechanic, a proven Dendro anchor, and a grid of returning Sumeru stars with their signature weapons. That is a heavy month for any account, free to play or spender. Now imagine stacking Flynn's, Yelan, Nefer, Furina, Zhongli, and Arlecchino on top of that. That is why this leak cycle feels different. It is not one must pull and 3 easy skips. It is 6 strong cases all at once. So how do you plan without burning out? If you love learning fresh systems and you want to be on the front line of Lunar Bloom, start aiming for Nefer now. The sooner you practice, the easier it will be to judge future lunar pieces that sync with her, but make sure to have Llama when you pull her. If you need a universal power boost that fits almost everything you play, Furina is the safe anchor. If your account needs a rock who lets you focus on damage rotations instead of survival, Zhongli is still worth it even years later. If you want a pressure carry for Melt or Vaporize who will stay fun regardless of shifting scoreboards, Arlecchino is your pick. And if you have none of them, accept that you probably cannot get them all in one patch unless you saved for a long time, and that is okay. Decide what brings you joy and what fills a real gap, then commit. Alright, your turn. Since Nodcry is already live, tell me who you pulled in 6.0 Phase 1. Did you go Llama? Did you secure Nahida? Did the Sumeru Chronicled wish grab you for Nilo or Alhaitham or Sino? I am genuinely excited to read your stories. We are inches away from 14,000 subscribers, and I am very grateful for how far you have pushed this little corner of the internet. If this helped you plan without panic, tap like so other travelers can find it, consider subscribing so you do not miss the phase order confirmations, and keep your Primogems pointed at the future you actually want. Banners will keep tempting you. That is their job. Your job is to decide once, enjoy the character you love, and let the rest go. I will see you in the next video and have fun pulling in Nodcry.